Hello and welcome to the fastest 5 minutes in IU sports. I'm Elias Khoury.
And I'm Gabe Pontones. Let's get into it.
We start off the show on the gridiron. Joining us in the studio to break down Indiana football's nail-biting loss to Louisville at Lucas Oil is our own Liv Clements. Liv?
Thanks, Elias. Indiana football was inches away from a win against the Louisville Cardinals on Saturday. Let's check out the highlights. Well, in the first half, it was all Cardinals. This Indiana secondary didn't know what hit them. Cal transfer Jack Plummer finds Jamari Thrash for an 85-yard lightning strike, and Louisville takes advantage off the early interception thrown by Taven Jackson. And into the second quarter, the Cardinals establishing their run game. They keep feeding Maurice Turner, and he finds the end zone to extend Louisville's lead to 13. 2 minutes left, Louisville goes to the ground again. Jawar Jordan slicing and dicing. See you later. And with the PAT, the Cardinals are up 21-0 at the half, and this thing looks like it's going to get ugly. But Indiana won't go quietly. After a successful onside kick, Jackson goes top shelf to his fastest target, Jalen Lucas, and the Hoosiers have a pulse. Fast forward to the end of the third quarter, Indiana goes 98 yards off a Plummer interception. Josh Henderson punches it in and makes it a one-score game. Is there a miracle in order? Not to be. Indiana gets stuffed on 4th and goal, inches away from a potential tie, and all Louisville has to do is burn clock. Plummer escapes the pocket, scampers for a first down, and that is the dagger. Heartbreaker for the Hoosiers as they drop 1 and 2. Final score 21-14 from Lucas Oil. Back to you, Elias.
Thanks, Liv. The quest for 9 continues as the Indiana men's soccer team return to the pitch Friday night. The Hoosiers welcomed Wisconsin to Bill Armstrong Stadium for the Big Ten opener, looking to bounce back from an unexpected loss to South Florida. However, Indiana's offensive struggles continued as neither team was able to find the back of the net, and the match ended 0-0 after 90 minutes of play. It was just the third time that Indiana did not beat Wisconsin in Bloomington. The Hoosiers dropped to 2-2-2 and look to get back in the win column on Tuesday when they host in-state foe Butler.
Bill Armstrong Stadium also played host to the women's soccer team over the weekend as they opened up conference play against Rutgers. Indiana's offense caused chaos early as Anna Bennett scored within the first minute of the game. Senior Paige Weber soon followed in the 5th minute to score her 10th goal of the season. Rutgers came to life, however, and capitalized off of IU's defensive mistakes to tie the game. In the dying embers of the game, Piper Cofield found Paige Weber streaking down the field, who buried the ball in the back of the net. Indiana earns their second win over the Scarlet Knights in program history and moved to 1-0 in conference play.
From the 8-1-2 to the 3-0-5 we go. Hoosier volleyball traveled to sunny Florida this weekend for a quartet of matchups in the 3-0-5 challenge. And let me tell you something, Gabe, this squad made this tournament look like a spike ball game with how they were hitting the ball. The Hoosiers swept all 3 sets against Stetson, Jacksonville, and Florida International. The University of Miami put up a better fight, but it was sophomore Avery Tatum who led the way with 17 kills. Indiana took the game in a 5-set thriller to go 4-0 on the weekend. Junior Cameron Hayworth also earned a seat with the elite as she passed 2,000 assists in her career. Indiana extends their winning streak to 7 as they enter conference play against Illinois on Wednesday. Oh yeah, and be sure to wear red.
The Indiana field hockey team traveled to Evanston, Illinois over the weekend to face Northwestern and Penn. The weekend started out rough, with number 3 Northwestern taking the decisive 5-0 victory, dropping the Hoosiers to 0-1 in conference play. The Hoosiers bounced back after that, knocking off Penn 2-1. Standout junior defender Yip Van Wonderen scored the only regulation goal for the Hoosiers, and Indiana came away from Evanston with a win in the shootout. The field hockey team is back on Friday to take on Michigan State in East Lansing.
And to round out our show, women's and men's cross country went for a run in the John McNichols Invitational this past Saturday. The men's team placed 3rd with 68 points behind Austin Hackett's 2nd place finish, while the women earned 2nd with 69 points. Senior Phoebe Bates also finished 2nd with a personal best time of 17 minutes and 26 seconds. Cross country will continue on the road in the Loyola Invitational on September 29th.
Well, time's up for us. Be sure to follow along with us on Thursday with another edition of the Fast 5.
For our production crew, I'm Elias Khoury.
And I'm Gabe Pontones. We'll see you next time.